Control is a powerful force, one that many seek to wield in their quest for power and mastery. Yet there is a deeper wisdom, one that transcends the mere act of controlling, the wisdom of relinquishing control. This is not about surrendering to weakness, but about understanding the true nature of the flow of life and your place within it. To truly master your destiny, you must learn when to exert control and when to release it, shifting your focus from trying to command the flow to observing it with clarity and insight. The illusion of control. Many believe that control is the key to shaping reality, that by force of will alone they can bend the world to their desires. But this belief, while powerful, is also limiting. The truth is, reality is not a static object to be manipulated at will. It is a dynamic, ever-changing flow, much like a river. You can influence it, you can guide it, but to attempt to control it in its entirety is to fight against the very nature of existence. Consider the river. You may wish to redirect its course, to harness its power, but if you try to dam it completely, to force it to stop or turn abruptly, the result is chaos, floods, destruction, and ultimately failure. The same is true of life. Attempting to control every aspect of your reality leads to resistance, frustration, and missed opportunities. The flow of life is far more powerful than any one individual. To fight against it is to invite unnecessary struggle. The power of observation. Instead of focusing on control, shift your focus to observation. Observe the flow of life as it unfolds around you. Notice the currents, the patterns, the rhythms that guide the events of your existence. By observing rather than controlling, you gain a deeper understanding of the forces at play. And with that understanding comes the ability to influence the flow in subtle, yet profound ways. Observation is not passive. It is an active engagement with the world, a state of heightened awareness where you become attuned to the underlying currents that shape reality. In this state, you begin to see the opportunities that arise naturally, the doors that open without force, the paths that reveal themselves with little resistance. This is the essence of true power, not to dominate the flow, but to move with it, to guide it with the lightest of touches. Relinquishing control. Relinquishing control does not mean abandoning your desires or goals. It means releasing the need to force outcomes, to manipulate every detail. It's about trusting the flow of life, trusting that the universe is guiding you toward your true path, even if it is not the path you initially envisioned. This trust allows you to move with grace, to act with precision, and to adapt to changes with ease. When you relinquish control, you free yourself from the burden of unnecessary struggle. You become more flexible, more resilient, able to navigate the twists and turns of life without being thrown off course. You learn to respond rather than react, to influence rather than dominate. This is the way of the true warrior, one who is not rigid but fluid, one who understands that there is a time for action and a time for stillness. The art of flow. The art of flow is the art of knowing when to act and when to observe. It is the mastery of timing, the ability to sense when the moment is right to exert influence and when it is better to wait, to watch. By embracing this art, you align yourself with the natural rhythms of life, and in doing so you find that your actions become more effective, more powerful, because they are in harmony with the flow rather than against it. Remember, the greatest strength lies not in constant exertion, but in the ability to move effortlessly, to flow with life rather than against it. By relinquishing control, you gain the freedom to adapt, to innovate, to respond to the challenges of life with a clear mind and a steady hand. Final thoughts. Relinquishing control is not an act of defeat. It is an act of wisdom, of mastery. It is the recognition that true power comes not from force, but from understanding, from observation. By shifting your focus from controlling the flow to observing it, you place yourself in a position of strength, where your actions are aligned with the natural currents of reality. So, observe the flow of life with clarity, trust in the process, and act with intention when the moment is right. This is how you achieve mastery, how you shape your destiny not by force but by understanding. The flow of life is your ally. Learn to move with it, and you will find that your path becomes clear, your goals within reach, and your power unmatched.